So yeah, I look a little like crap right now. I was sleeping with my son, taking a nap because I'm tired. But I want to say something to all you girlies out there dealing with some, or males, both, dealing with a narcissist. So I'm sitting here looking at all these photos of my ex I was with for 7 years almost, that would never come home. He made about 36,000 when I got with him. I made about 100 grand. Okay, this is part of the story. And I worked my butt off. I was a bartender there then and had a bunch of different business ventures. I was a full-time student. I went to corporate sales, made 115, actually I think it was like 115,700 I think when I left that company after 11 years. This man would never tell me congratulations when I got a promotion. Valentine's Day, he would take me to the mall to walk around, but never said happy Valentine's Day, never gave me anything. Told me he had no money to spend on dinner, but would buy $300 t-shirts. He had an affair with a woman that stopped me for a year. I had a massive event in the Bahamas that my company paid for his trip. And it was like, okay, they gave him a $500 Amex card. I bought him a $14,000 watch when we were there. He decided to shove me down the stairs while I was talking to coworkers, because one was a male. And then later that night, there's a fly, tell me that, you know, I wanted to screw this guy, which he was below me, and we were having a conversation about business, right? And so he thought it was only fair that he wanted to sleep with a local that was there. And I said, absolutely not, in front of my coworkers and all this, right? So he proceeded to disappear for 2 days. The day he came back, I was in the court of Atlantis, the Bahamas. He drugged me by my hair, pulled me down, hit me, okay? And all these people came, they tried to arrest him in the Bahamas. And I was able to call it off because I was like, we have family at home. We have 2 boys that we're raising. Like, they're not my sons, they were his. We have to get home and we got to do all this. Well, then when we get home, he doesn't come home again, doing cocaine all night, because it's what he did when I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning, raise the kids, do my job, clean the house. I got a maid. He got pissed off, said it was because I couldn't be a good housewife when I worked an 80-hour job, 60 to 80 hours, took the kids all their games, handled everything, right? Bought new wood floors, I bought an outdoor fireplace. I spent about $100,000 on the house, right? He was cheating on me with a 19-year-old. I was 28 at the time when I left him. And he would pull up in my front yard of my new house about 30 minutes away. Cry, beg, scream. I gave him back a ring. He gave it to this girl, right? Now tell me why, okay, let me back up. He was pulling up in the yard and he was like, I'll reverse my vasectomy for you. I want to have a baby with you. It's going to fix everything. And I was like, no, like, it's over. It's been too much, too long. Like, you embarrassed me in front of my entire company. I had to give this a speech in front of 33 locations, an entire company, that I was the head of the sales department. I was embarrassed. I couldn't find you. It was so mortifying. You've done all these things to me. You have another girlfriend, because then he moved up a little bit in the DOD, which he worked for. Had a house up in, you know, DC that I would travel to week on, week off, here, there, whatever, when we didn't have the boys and whatnot, because I could work remote. Did all these things, and he was like, I want to have a baby with you, it's going to fix it. And I was like, it's not going to fix it. You can't act right. You know what I mean? Tell me why this guy just had a baby with the girl that he cheated on me with that was 19 at the time. I was 28, he was 36, she was 19. Just had a baby with her. I want to tell you this, just so you understand, people's patterns don't change. When I got with my child's father, he kidnapped me when I was 3 months pregnant out of his house, and I was working on doing the laundry in my underwear. He wrapped my hair around his hand like this after he threw me in his truck like a rag doll, because he's a big boy, okay, my son's father. Throws me in the truck, proceeds to have my hair wrapped around his hand, smashing my head into everything in the house, or in the truck, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Busting the windows, busting all this stuff with my skull. I still have glass that comes out of my head. See the scars? See these right there? That's when I was 3 months pregnant. Busting the glass in his Super Duty, busted a vent with my face. Like, I have a scar from the vent, I think right there. That's from the vent. Doing all these things, ripping my hair out, drives me 2 hours, just a whole mess. It was really bad, okay? For some things that he thought I was doing that I was not doing while I was pregnant with his child. And everyone called me a liar. They said I was making it up. It wasn't real. It wasn't true. I was lying. So I was forced to do my pregnancy completely alone, by myself. Nobody was with me through it. I had just got rid of my house to move in with him. I had to move in back with my mom because then I didn't have income because I gave up everything to be with this person, start a family, or I was convinced wrong. Tell me why I'm getting messages now about the girl he cheated on me with. This is a different person, my baby daddy. How he busted the same windows with her head in the same vents and did the same exact things. Even cheated on me with the same girl that he cheated on her with. And he was with both of us at the same time, cheated on her with that girl too. So, all I'm saying is these people do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. It doesn't change. It's just what they do. They're not going to change. This man is like what? It's been like 11 years. He's probably like 49 or 50 now. I don't know. His birthday's in July. And I'm seeing his photos and I'm like, you know, and she's wearing the same ring that I had on my finger to this day. She has the same ring. And I'm like, pathetic. And this man used to talk about how he could just ask his ex-wife for something and she would just give it to him. He did the same thing to me. Same thing to me. I bought him a GMC truck. Bought him a freaking Heritage Softail. Like, I bought him a Breitling. I bought a $3,600 iron door for the house. I bought $4,100 wood floors in one room. Like, I didn't get anything from that. He wouldn't even put me on the utility bill because he said it would mess up his what do you call it, child support. There you go. Oh, that thing I never get. Yeah, never got a dollar of that from my baby daddy. Yeah, so if you're sitting here being like, why is he doing this and why, don't worry. If he's with another girl, he's doing the same thing. They don't change. They're all losers. Trust me. Facts.